Looked like a Greyhound bus overturned. He came walking in trying to get help or something. I mean, it's unbelievable at these fairs. By the way, anybody ever ride a Greyhound bus? I used to ride them back in the early days of comedy. Holy smokes, only thing slower than a Greyhound bus is the people on the daggone bus. They're a good value, though. I went from Sanford, Florida, all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska one time. $49. Oh, man. 119 days. Ooh. Holy smokes. And the big selling point at the time was now with more leg room, what they needed was more headroom so I could have hung myself halfway through the trip. Hear that? So I won one of them big stuffed animals one time at the fair, which I hated because I'd carry it around the whole time. And I win something, and the guy goes, "What do you want?" And I said, "Well, give me that goofy-looking minion right there, that little minion." He says, "What?" I said, "That goofy-looking minion with the purple hat right there." He goes, "That's the manager." You ever ride the rides at the fair? They scare the heck out of me. My little boys, "Daddy, can we ride the roller coaster?" "Yeah, we ain't riding the roller." "You do realize, son, they put that up in an hour in a parking lot, all right? Probably got a bunch of parts left over on that daggone thing. Remember last Christmas when I got you that bicycle and put it together in 50 minutes and you got on it, the wheels fell off and you racked your nuts? Remember that whole deal right there? That's gonna happen to you on that roller coaster right there. He's like, "Come on, Daddy." "No, we're not doing it. That's it." So we're on the roller coaster there, and I was so mad I almost puked on that thing. It went upside down. I get done, I go, "You didn't tell me it went upside down." The guy running it goes, "It's not supposed to." How about that Ferris wheel? You like that Ferris wheel? Who, me either. Oh, yeah, the Ferris wheel. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? Yeah. Nothing I like better in the whole world than being completely bored and terrified at the same time. Which, by the way, is the same thing my wife told me on her honeymoon right there. All right? You ever get stuck on the Ferris wheel? Oh, man, I was up here with my kids. We was stuck. They was crying, freaking out, trying to calm them down. "Don't worry, kids, we'll be all right. I'm sure that guy running it with 7 fingers and a pentagram tattoo, all right? I'm sure he'll have us down in no time here. As soon as he's done smoking that joint, I'm sure we'll be right down out of this deal." Anybody ever been to the fair on senior day? I went on senior day. Most popular ride on senior day is the ambulance on the way out of the fair. Dadgum, there's one leaving the scrambler every 2 minutes in there. Best part about senior day, though, it only lasts from 3:30 to 5, so that's a good thing. They got special prizes on senior day. I saw an old guy bust a balloon with a dart, and he won a pair of Depends with a picture of Def Leppard on it right there. The food's different on senior day, the fried foods. It's unbelievable. Anybody ever have fried Lipitor? They got a guy guesses your weight at the fair. They need somebody to guess your cholesterol level in there. I had a buddy of mine used to do that. He used to try to guess people's weight at the fair. I went with him one time, and this girl come up there. She goes, "What do you do?" He goes, "I guess people's weight." She goes, "How do you win?" I mean, she was a looker. You could tell. He said, "Well, I guess your weight, and then you get on the scale. If I'm 5 pounds either way, I win, you lose." She goes, "I'm on that." He's like, "All right, 317. She gets on there, "You lose, 345. I'm like, "He loses? Are you kidding me? I got John Deere attachments way less than you do right now. Congratulations, you're blimp-worthy." But you can gain weight at the fair. It's all fried. You ever eat the corn dogs at the fair? Oh, I love them. Holy smokes. Have you seen the size of the fair corn dogs? Holy smokes. I'm not saying they're big, but I was eating one at the rodeo when a horse come by and winked at me. They're a good value, though. They're only $1. But what they don't tell you, it's another $75 for them to come out to your house and snake your toilet. All right? They neglect to tell you that. I tell you what I really hate at the fairs, the Porta-Potties they got lined up there. Oh, what a disgusting wrench of stuff that is. They ought to have a midway game where you can win scented candles and fly swatters, you know what I mean? I don't go in them anymore. I was in a Porta-Potty 5 months ago, and no lie, my eyebrows just grew back last Tuesday, all right? I don't go in them Porta-Potties. When I'm at the fair, I take a plastic bag and I pee in a Ziploc plastic bag. That's what I do. My wife's like, put that away, you're embarrassing me. What do you mean embarrassed? You ought to walk proudly. It looks like I won you a goldfish over there. It's catching on, too. My buddy walked by. Hey, Larry, look, I'm doing it, too. Look at this. I'm like, I told you that. You're not supposed to poop in it. What are you doing? Get it out of here. Get it out of here. You ever see what some folks wear at the fair? It's almost like they ain't got a mirror at the house. I seen a guy about 326 pounds wearing Lululemon shorts. In the world, he bent down to pick something up. I could see his Lulu and his lemons. All right, take on. Get up, you're scaring my kids. This is ridiculous. A couple years ago, my grandma, playing bingo at the fair, won her a spa package. But, I'll be honest, I think they gave her the wrong package. She said that she was able to tolerate the Botox, but during the Brazilian wax, she farted and blinded the attendant. Lord, I apologize for that right there and be with the starving pygmies down in New Guinea. Amen. That's it. I saw my grandma Topless 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's the last time I let her drink before a concert. I'll tell you that much. It was embarrassing. It was windy out, so her boobies was flying around like one of them inflatable wind dancers in front of an oil change shop, you know what I mean? It was horrible. The Oak Ridge boys didn't even want to do an encore after they saw that. Thanks a lot, Grandma. Your flapping titties just cost me an encore giddy up boom papa mau mau right there, all right? I kid my grandma. My grandma's awesome. She's actually a widower. She's trying to meet some fellas now. She's on one of them elderly dating services. She went on the internet now. Metamucil Mingle. She's been on that now for a while. I think she's on medical marijuana. I ain't sure, but she gave us a quilt the other day made out of Taco Bell wrappers, so there's something going on there. We almost lost my granddad. He's 93 years old. He almost passed away on us. He almost lost him on the toilet. He almost died on the toilet. Boy, what a way to go right there. Whew. Can you imagine dying on the toilet? I mean, what do you say to the relatives at the wake to make them feel better? I mean, that's a tough one there. Yeah. Mrs. Egerhoff, We're real sorry to hear about Ed, man. But at least he died doing what he loved, you know. That's the thing. We heard he fought till the bitter end, and that's the thing. He wasn't a quitter, so he got it out, and we're excited, and that's nice. And we're going to light a match tonight and remember him at midnight, and hopefully... I read a story one time. A fella got bit by a snake sitting on the toilet. He got interviewed and said, first thing I thought was I need to call animal control. That's the first thing he thought. If I got bit by something similar, first thing I'd think is, what the hell did I eat last night? Dadgum, my food's circling back on me here. But we almost lost my grandpa. He sat on one of them power flush toilets. You ever see them energy savers? You flush it, just like, go like that. I mean, if you sit on it flush, it'll put a hickey on your hind end, I'll guarantee it. It will. But he sat on there, flushed it, boom, left nut down the drain. I ain't kidding with you. True story. I wish it wasn't, but that's a true story. I'm trying to help him out. I'm trying to yank him off that thing right here. It's stuck in that little tube hole in there. It's like daggum Stretch Armstrong, like and finally, it come loose, slow motion, right at my daggum head. It hits me, boom, 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 boom. It was like them little knocker balls. You ever see them little knocker balls there? Boom, 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 boom. Bloodied my daggum nose. My wife's like, what's going on in here? His twig and berries went MMA on me is what happened in here. I have had it. Oh, God love him. My grandpa, alcoholic. We had a family reunion here a while back. We rarely get them, but we finally got everybody paroled at the same time, so we was able to do it. My family's what in the world? Don't even want to talk about them sometimes. My brother, he's all stressed out now because he's been reading the papers. He thinks he's going to lose his job to a robot. I didn't have the heart to tell him if you look in his wife's drawer, he's already lost his job. It's true. It's true. My sister-in-law, she's about 4'10", 290 pounds. She used to model decoy stumps down there at Cabela's many years ago. She had her stomach stapled last week. Nothing medically. She's at work and accidentally stapled some papers to her stomach there. But my grandpa's an alcoholic. He's drunk at the reunion. I said, Grandpa, why you drink so much? He said, look around. I'm responsible for all this.